This is Wayne from MyTech News, and I recently opened up a Patreon campaign. Now, what is Patreon, you may be asking? Well, Patreon is a platform to support your favorite content creator outside of watching their videos. So maybe you like me as a human, or maybe you just want to give back to the community. Patreon is going to be a good way. Now, I'm not asking everybody in the world to support me on Patreon. I understand if you don't like my content, or if you don't like me as a human being, or whatever the case may be, you don't have to support me on Patreon. And I also understand not everybody is the same financially, so I understand if you physically just cannot support me financially on Patreon. But for those hardcore fans that wholeheartedly support my content and wholeheartedly support me as a human being, feel free to support me on Patreon. Now, I've been on YouTube about 10 plus years now. Yes, that's a very long time, and I run a YouTube channel called MyTech News, and my name is Wayne from MyTech News, and my YouTube channel name pretty much implies what I do on YouTube. I talk about the gaming news and I talk about the technology news, and I've been very passionate about gaming. I've been very passionate about technology for as long as I can remember, and I love everything gaming and everything technology, and I want to give you all the latest news in the gaming and the technology world. And if you love those type of things, that's why you're pretty much here on my YouTube channel, and that's what I pretty much do. Now, you guys know my schedule on YouTube as of right now. I pretty much try to upload every single day of my life. You guys know I'm a very hard worker when it comes to my YouTube channel. I try to have multiple YouTube videos out a day. The only exceptions are if I'm busy on my if I'm busy in my real life, I can't make a video that day, or if I'm flat out not finding anything that's interesting when it comes to tech news or gaming news, you won't get a video that day. But for the most part, 99% of the time, almost every single day that's humanly possible, I do try to have content out for you guys, and that's pretty much how I run my YouTube channel. Now let's actually talk about Patreon itself, because I do have a couple of tiers when it does come to Patreon. If you do want to support me on Patreon outside of watching my YouTube videos, first off, I do have $1 a month. I'm not asking for all that much. I'm literally just asking for $1 a month. If you love my content, and if you love me as a human being, then there you can support me for $1 a month, and in return for $1 a month, you will get rewarded with just a simple thank you on my YouTube channel. I'll be throwing your name up at the end or at the beginning of my YouTube videos and in the description of my YouTube videos, but you will get a thank you from me personally if you pay $1 a month to support my YouTube my YouTube channel. The next one I do have, which is actually my last tier, is actually $5 a month. You can go step up if you want to support me for $5 a month. And my $5 a month tier is you do get all the previous rewards. So of course I will be throwing your name out in my YouTube videos in the description as well. I'll give you a simple thank you, and then alongside that you will get access to my exclusive Discord server, because I will be having an exclusive Patreon only Discord server for those fans who really want to support me and who really want to get to know me more better than just me on YouTube, and maybe you want to hang out with me on there from time to time. You will be getting access to my exclusive Discord server, and then alongside that I will also do a Google Hangout monthly hangout where we just sit in front of a camera and we talk about the gaming news, the tech news, or maybe we just talk about things that we're passionate about, or things that what we're doing in our regular life. If you want to get to know me on a one-on-one basis, we can have a whole bunch of fans just sit around together and talk on Google Hangouts. I'm thinking about doing the Google Hangouts the second Saturday of every single month around like 7 or 8 p.m. That's pretty much how I decide to do that. But you can see those are all my tiers when it comes to Patreon. And if you want to support me on Patreon, again, I am starting a Patreon campaign, and the link will be down in the description below if you do decide to support me on Patreon. Anyway, guys, this is Wayne from MyTech News, signing out.